Good evening, fellow graduates, parents, teachers, students, Trustee Dr. Sinclair, Superintendent Steve Gardner, and all our special guests. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to welcome you to this year's graduation ceremony for Stephen Lewis Secondary School. My name is Isuka Muthukumarana, and I'd like to start off by saying, this is a huge honor for all of you, because y'all get to listen to my speech today. What a treat. Seriously though, I'm here today to reflect upon our time together in high school, talk about our bright futures, and maybe even bring you all to tears. Let's take a moment to thank our wonderful teachers, office staff, administrators, guidance counselors, our beloved caretakers, and last but not least, our families for all they've done for us. Thank you as well to all the students for giving me this opportunity to represent and speak to the class of 2022. It's crazy to see myself here right now. I wouldn't really consider myself the most popular or the smartest. I might be the coolest, but we don't really need to get into that. And today, I want to leave you with a message, one that will help guide you through your lives. #no pressure. When we arrived at Stephen Lewis, this graduation seemed out of reach. We were not really sure where this town would take us, walking into a world of uncertainty, a place that would help teach us lessons, discover our passions, and make some memories. Now we are once again approaching a new moment of uncertainty. A lot of you may feel the same way you felt at the start of high school, but I want to remind you, we made it through. I'm not going to say it was easy, but we're here today, so I guess we did something, right? This is proof that the next chapter of our lives should not be feared. The individual growth we have all experienced is pretty remarkable. To think some of us started this journey with no friends, questionable outfits, and some bad acne, to now being arguably the most attractive class ever. Yeah, that deserves an applause. We have come a long way. I'm not going to feed you all the generic version of a valedictorian speech, saying stuff like, as I look in this room today, I see future lawyers, doctors, engineers. I mean, come on, people. Don't get your hopes up. Today, though, I want to share something with you that I've recently discovered. I guess you could call me a genius. It is a trait that can not only help better yourself, but make you look cool in the process. It is a trait of being
the best rapper in the world.
It is a trait of being, wait for it, awesome. Being awesome is a trait that you all possess, and I know what I'm talking about because I have seen it firsthand. For example, for much of our high school lives, school only existed on our laptops. Bad Wi-Fi was our worst enemy, and our alarms only went off 1 minute before class started, just for us to sleep through first period anyways. It was a time we once called 2 extra weeks of March break, now known as the COVID-19 pandemic. Dun, dun, dun. But we were able to make it through, finding new ways to learn, creating online clubs, joining calls with friends, and reaching out to teachers. It took a lot of strength, willpower, perseverance, and it would have been easy to give up, but we didn't, which is why I believe we are awesome. It wasn't just COVID where we showed our awesomeness. It was after that test you bombed. So instead of complaining, you went home and improved. It was losing people on your journey, but being open to finding new people in your future. And I believe this is truly awesome. Now you're sitting here, staring at me, waiting for me to tell you the answer to all your life's problems from this point on. But I'm gonna be real with you. I'm as lost as you are. But that's okay. Whatever life throws at us, I am confident that we will be able to handle it. Time and time again, we have shown the power of this generation. I know your lives will be full of failures and successes, but as street poet and philosopher Jack Harlow once said, we didn't peak in high school, we still out here getting cuter. So obviously, because Jack said it, it must be true. I know you all will do great things. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not next week. Maybe not even next month. Maybe not even next year. But still, if you put your work into it, I know your time will come. And when it does, just remember this moment. When we look into our futures, it's a time for us to grow. Use that awesomeness that got you through these past few years to strive for greatness and find that best version of yourself. As we part ways, if I could leave you with one final thought, it would be to continue to be passionate, dedicated, experimental, kind, and most of all, awesome. If you didn't take anything from the last few minutes, maybe I can say it in a way that might be easier for some of you to understand. Alright, let's settle down. I'm gonna jump a couple bars. You already know the vibes. Yeah, we all graduated today. It's time to throw our hats up, watch yourself celebrate. These past few years, look back at those days. Look at us right now, damn, we look great. I can start off by saying high school is great. There's teachers, students, people like every other place. But come on, this place is different. Yeah, we started from the bottom, now we're here. Look at us, yeah, we all being awesome. It's been real, it's been live. Shout out to the class of 2022. PMC Flow, out.